Hello, welcome to my channel. I'm Brianna and I'm going to be reacting to Dance Moms A New Era Season 1, Episode 1. New instructor, new studio. I'm excited to see this. I'm excited to see some dancing and I'm going to try and reserve judgment and not anticipate that. I feel bad knowing how much toxic stuff happened with students at the Abby Lee Miller's dance studio, and I don't want to be like, oh, this is so entertaining, someone else is paying reality TV, but I'm just so curious. I'm so curious about the show, so I'm gonna see what happens and react to episode 1. A little bit about me. I have no experience at all in dance competition. I have a major in dance technically, but that was based in modern dance, and I graduated years ago. Like, I wanna say 16 years ago, oh my gosh. And I have stopped training. I don't really consider myself a dancer anymore. I choreograph in community theater sometimes. I do work with multi-generational casts and ages like 7 and up, so I'm used to working with people with movement, but I am not trained or educated in this. I've never taught at a dance studio. I just want to put that out there just so people know what this reaction is. Sometimes I do talk over content. If I ever do that, I do apologize because I know it can be bothersome for people. I always rewatch after I make a reaction video so I can catch stuff. So thank you for your patience, and I hope it's not too irritating. I'll try and cut this in a way that makes it still watchable. Thank you so much. Let's watch episode 1 of Dance Moms A New Era.
I've trained hundreds of kids who now dance professionally. I'm also a single mom who raised a professional ballerina. Abby Lee Miller and I used to be dear friends, but Abby's mad at me. Is to mold this team into such stunning dancers that no one will be replaceable.
Studio Bleu.
Once you get into the body bag, you're dead. And those of you who are not performing obviously will be dying off first. Someone's head is literally going to be on a plaque.
I just did that with The Little Mermaid.
Especially near John Benet Ramsey.
Oh my gosh. They're doing Jean Benet Ramsey?
Heading to
Whoa.
Florida. For
Did you see that bridal thing with the balloons?
Whoa,
whoa, whoa! Oh my gosh. Injuries.
Studio Dorian's Hunger Games. Welcome, bitch.
What?
I'm at the point where I need some coffee.
Coffee.
No, it's cherry Coke.
Oh my gosh, here we go. Trophies. Ooh, point shoes. Best Dance Studios, Glow, Hampton. Audition day.
Step, hit, bop, bop, turn, hit, slide, 2. Anybody want to venture a guess what made my eyes bleed just now? It's going to come down to minor things at this point. Don't let me cut you because you can't point your toes. Yes, we hold on to our turn. 6, hit 7, 8. That's all relevant! Ashlyn! What do you say about your releve?
Go up on your toe.
On the ball of your foot. You to put thumbtacks in the heels of your shoes?
I think getting on this team would basically change my whole life. I want to impress Miss Glow so badly.
On the line, we gotta learn quicker. I feel like you're a little slow in the choreography.
I tried my best and I work really hard.
Oh my gosh. Auditions are tough.
I don't know how much time I have to mold.
She's there. She's working so hard.
Are you a dance teacher? You take out the trash, Joni.
You're trash.
Whoa.
No, I did not. I said I take out her trash.
You two are done. Thanks.
Seriously? Enjoy your Starbucks.
It doesn't matter what she said, she talked back. The audition process, it's hard. The people who are ahead in auditions catch the eye of the people who are leading auditions or the instructor. If their technique is top notch and they've got the confidence, they're able to keep it together. Like, that's why they get extra points. You know, the stress affects everyone in different ways. Maybe that girl is really good at pickup in rehearsals and dance class and stuff. It's just the audition stages and you can't know that. So it might sound unfair, but that's why other kids get high rankings in auditions, because they're able to overcome that and handle that pressure. It's really hard. It's like nothing personal ever.
And you're better than that.
I'm sorry, baby. I did not mean to hurt you.
We're going to be doing a new dance every week. There's only one other team that has done this before.
Studio owner.
You're literally going to be dancing in front of the entire world.
But we have to pick the right team to get there. We have to make some tough decisions, guys.
Nothing personal. Nothing personal. Don't give up, keep going.
Audrey.
Everyone thinks I'm Miss Glow's favorite, but
Well, obviously, it's like when you see clips of them dancing.
I'm the newest to the studio, but my mom already expects me to.
Oh, cool costume. Is that Beetlejuice?
I love performing on stage. I just don't really like the rehearsal
Leela?
part.
She has
Smiling?
attitude.
Everyone says I should be a model. I mean, I agree with them, but I want to be a dancer.
What a great name.
My mom's
Smiley?
always fighting for me, but I'm always fighting for a spot in the front.
Oh,
Mina.
My mom is definitely the strictest dance mom I ever had.
Ashlyn.
I love dancing.
Wow.
But sometimes I wish my mom didn't have to come with me.
oh my God. Wow, wow, wow. So we have a team 2 months later. Cool. I like that. So they've been working as a group. Maybe they've found what works for them.
Be your confident self that you are always.
Lisa.
You're gonna do fabulous.
So I'm known for like my sass and my face and my performance like this.
Ashlyn is a performer, like all eyes on her. People enjoy watching her. She might not be the most technical dancer, but she's the most enjoyable to watch.
It's not all about technique.
So many because the judges just love me and I'm a performer and I'm just special and I'm just amazing.
Everyone loves her.
There's confidence and then there's overconfidence.
Yeah, we have to make room for all your new costumes.
Yeah, but I don't really want to go through it. You can.
Oh my God.
You to help me.
But I'm not a big cleaner.
When it comes to competitions, that's the time when Ashlyn and I like have all these issues.
Sometimes I just want to get away from you because like you're just like, do your aerials, do your splits. If you mess up my makeup, it looks a little bit sloppy, that's why. And like you don't even do my eyeliner because it'll end up like up here. It just doesn't meet my
Wow.
standard.
Oh, the mom's gonna say something to her off camera.
Seriously? Ashlyn. Ashlyn has a chips addiction for sure.
Me too.
I come in here so my mom can't see that I'm eating these because she said that they're not healthy for me. That's why I always have to sneak them.
Oh my God.
Because I just love chips so much. Especially
Well, it isn't good for you, but I mean, I just talked to my doctor and asked, I'm worried about my diet, and she's like, you can have potato chips if you want because and it's different for everybody. Mina
6,
and Min.
7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12.
Whoa, stuff like that always makes me nervous.
You sick on your foot. This 6, 7, 8. Studio is not in
Oh, this is making me upset.
work. Wrong. You can see her here.
I'm hungry.
I kick and then they can eat, okay? All right. Hurry up, hurry up.
I don't like this.
Closer to the bar. You're too far away to the bar.
Is she? Well, I can't tell from this
Professional
angle.
ballerina.
Oh, those pictures are pretty.
Try.
Your knee's on a string.
Whoa.
I can't
Oh my God, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God.
No, when
Stop,
that
stop, stop,
roll,
stop.
I don't have.
Stop. I don't know about that. I want to know if this woman has any dance experience and how long it's been, if she's a teacher now. And then even so, like I know it's edited a certain way. Even if this was all that they were doing for their practice or whatever, or the producer said, oh, have her stretch, and maybe they don't normally do that, it just, it makes me feel so bad. Like seeing her do that, maybe that's normal. Her approach to it, it's like, aren't you supposed to just gently, not actually take, sometimes it's okay, it's like, okay, you lift the leg and you gauge, but it looked like she was overdoing it, and that just makes me so nervous and scared.
To provide her all the opportunity, so I wish she can have better life than me.
Even if that's true, I mean, she has a lot of trophies.
My mom likes when I win. I don't really like trophies.
I don't
I
know.
like winning the crowns.
Oh, those are
And
pretty.
this one is too big for my head.
Hi, guys.
Studio time.
Blow the original ALDC girls out of the water. You're always going to be compared to that. I'm always going to be compared to that.
Yeah.
You all see this?
I can't believe they're doing pyramid for this too. I mean, I should have expected it, but Didn't Abby hate Pyramid?
At the bottom of the pyramid, Lily was counting on you to come into the studio as the new star junior dancer. Smiley. Oh, my God.
What a great name.
The turns, there's room for you to improve. Do you want to?
Yes.
Bellatrix, you're on this team right now because I know what you're capable of. Did you show that to me at the audition? No. Ashlyn, why do you think you're on the bottom row?
Because I couldn't do my left aerial.
Pretty good answer.
Oh. Eh.
If you have a right aerial, you should have a left aerial.
I can't do my left aerial. It's okay.
When was the last time you've been
Work
to...
on it. Just work on it.
On Monday.
On Monday, and you only sometimes go on Friday.
Correct.
What other classes does she have during the week, though?
I don't have enough time. Like I'm here every single day, and on Wednesdays I go to physical therapy. The back of my thighs are tight.
I mean, Ashlyn likes to dance for fun. Like, I get that.
Yeah, whoa.
If that's the case, shouldn't have auditioned for this.
Like, this isn't about fun. Moving on.
Some of it should be. Something's wrong if some part of this isn't fun for everybody.
We have Mina. At the audition, we had some moments.
She looks like she's burnt out already. Maybe it's just in the moment she's tired tonight or today.
This one, and then be lazy.
You're dancing with kids older than you now. We can't have you pouting because you don't feel like doing something, even at your age. Next on the second row.
I get not babying people, but like right away my brain went burnout.
Of that audition, scared me a little bit. Layla, what are you spotting? Use your plie, you have to spot, you have to use your arms. Came in day 2 and stepped up your game.
In that clip, she was one of the only girls turning and like, whatever.
I need to have the good Layla.
Practicing or
at
something.
all times.
Pyramid. She was called out individually, but...
Audrey.
Yay.
S1E1. Audrey's the only one who's danced professionally in this room. She blew me away. I chose Audrey at 5 years old and said, that child needs to be in my group. I threw her in with a bunch of 10-year-olds and I said, sink or swim. And she swam all the way to Broadway.
Oh, wow. Cool.
You guys realize how huge this is, week number 1, to go out with a solo?
I want to solo badly. That's like always been my dream. I mean, if she gave me solo, I would like die.
I mean, she's gonna get one at some point. I mean, so far, I'm actually liking it. It's nice to be watching Dance Moms again. I actually feel good watching Dance Moms again. I like all the personalities of the girls. I know we haven't really gotten into who they are yet. Min and Mina, that scared me. Ooh, I got nervous, but maybe that's normal. I don't know. Or if it's normal and it's bad, let me know. Ugh, I think it looked bad. The way they edited it looked bad, but this is going to be interesting. I didn't know one of them was on Broadway. Music Man, it looked like, unless I need to rewatch for that picture. But that's impressive, that's cool. She's got a Broadway credit.
Number 1, to go out with a solo. The first solo goes to Mina.
Ooh.
We will be doing a group dance. Each of you will be in the group. Ashlyn, you are going to be showing us all your left aerial. I'm not punishing you, but I expected you to learn something from that audition. Audrey will be the lead of the dance. I'm counting on you to lead this team to victory, right? My one and only goal is to win another national title. And it starts today.
Flo, so you said she's going to lead the team to victory, but what about her age division? Did she have any first places or title wins last year in teen?
Corinne is relatively new to the studio, and she's kind of a stalker of Studio Bleu. She knows all these stats on all of our dancers. She's so used to her daughter being at the top at her old studio.
She was coming off a higher Broadway. She didn't need a first place trophy.
She could care less about working hard.
If she was on Broadway, she knows what it means to work hard.
And it's not that I wasn't trying to work hard. I did work hard. I went to most of my classes, but I had to ease myself back into it and get better.
Out of all the moms on this elite team, I am the wrong one to mess with. Not going to let a middle-aged adult come at me or my child, especially my child.
No offense, but how old are you?
Girls to Audrey, let the girls be themselves for the love of God.
What does age have to do with it?
So it's gonna be like this giant ice dome. The kids are gonna start underneath it, climbing on it and breaking it throughout the dance. The dance is called Shattered, right? So our kids are shattering all expectations of what this new team is gonna be, and when I'm lying in bed, I go to panic mode. If all works well, if y'all do your job correctly, I stay awake and look at the ceiling and think about if we will be a success and if I can live up to the expectations that people will have.
It is a lot of pressure. Anyone else would feel the same way, right?
What you're doing. Did you just come from a nap? We have to get through this. I don't have the luxury of time. Elite team is that they give me 100% because I'm going to give them 100%. And 8, 1, 2, 3, 4. You have to control this leg coming down. It doesn't just slam down, yeah? Audrey, do it, please. You see where her face is and how she controls it coming down? She's not just flinging her body over.
Audrey is 5 years older than Mina. She's talented and she put work in. I hope she will be a good leader.
You can learn something from her. Watch what she's doing.
Let me listen to it play back. The moms get, jealous or like talk because Glow is my best friend and Glow has her since she was 5 years old.
There can only be one me.
This was my title showdown one, so it was for
Papa.
Oh, this was for Hard to Be a Diva, my jazz solo by Miss Glow. Miss Glow gives me like a lot of confidence. I mean, I was on Broadway performing for a gazillion people, like and I genuinely don't care what the other moms think. Like, stop worrying about me. Maybe worry about your own kid.
I like her attitude. Why are you so close to them, though?
Ashlyn, there's a break in the choreography. That's where you're doing your side aerial on the left side. Put a left side aerial in the audition piece, and Ashlyn messed up pretty bad. That was 2 months ago. There's no reason she shouldn't have it right now.
Come on, Ashley.
Pressure of everybody watching and stuff. I feel for these kids. I mean, they're gonna get exposure from it, but I always wonder, is it worth it or not at the end of the day? Because dance should be fun, but it's the balance of we do need to be responsible. You need to be responsible for yourself when you're in the studio and when you're performing. And competitions, I imagine, count as performances. I don't know. Again, I don't come from the competition dance world, so I have no idea what that kind of pressure is like. And then with all the cameras in there, I'm thinking it's cool that they get experience performing for the cameras at such a young age or something, but I don't know. I mean, as long as it's not traumatizing. That's
What are we gonna do?
Do it again.
I was trusting you to do this. We don't have time for this. No one's safe on this team, and you're not guaranteed a spot.
It's not like all hope is lost from what I can see.
Plenty of time to get this.
We need to come out strong, so we can't look like crap.
Do it again. Or maybe she did. Maybe she ran it a few times and we just didn't see.
You're the creepy swamp witch.
Ooh.
Learning a solo and a group dance in just a couple of days is not gonna be an easy task, yeah?
You got this.
A dark character to play. So I want to challenge her because if she's gonna dance with these older kids, she has to be able to.
I loved creepy stuff as a kid.
Hopefully the pressure of having the first solo on the team will make her dig down deep.
That's a crazy dance. And this dance is not about technique, it's about emotion.
Yeah.
It can be, but I imagine there are elements that need to be checked off when they're scoring.
Intensity. Well, that's
Ooh.
boring. I see nothing in your face. Absolutely nothing.
I get that note all the time. One of the notes that sticks out the most from college is, Brianna, you're perfect and it's boring. And then from another instructor, get out of your head, Brianna. Those are the two notes I took away from my major.
Have to find that character in you. I picked you to do a solo this week because I thought I could depend on you. You need to practice this every moment you get.
Oh my gosh.
When you want to go home? You're tired?
You don't want to coddle your kids. Say, oh, you're sick, you're tired, you're sleepy, but at the same time...
You didn't try hard. I saw on the screen. Didn't try that hard.
What happens if Mina doesn't want to do the dance?
No, she has to do the dance. She cannot quit.
Yeah, I mean...
Never quit.
Oh my God. It's good to teach kids, take a breath. I'm not going to let you quit now because I need you to cool down, wait, and then we'll see later.
Head down, up, down. Oop.
Whoops.
Who's that? Mina,
You're
you're late.
pop.
We talked about how sharp and crisp this needs to be. Need help during lunchtime? Ask Audrey. Audrey's got it. Audrey can help you. Go have a quick lunch.
Audrey.
Hi, kids.
Hi.
Hi.
How do you feel? It was okay, but I need to ask Audrey, and she's just watching TikTok the
Mm.
You want to rehearsal, but Audrey said no.
Isn't it their lunch break or something?
Mina asked Audrey some questions about the choreography because she was not clear, and then she don't want to do it. It's just on the TikTok. This kind of attitude is not a team lead.
I just want to make sure I'm doing the right steps. I don't know why she won't do it.
Mm.
What are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing? You're going way too fast. Lily, do you understand?
I rush all the time.
Get it together or I'm taking you out, and I am not joking.
It's a show. No, that was you being generous.
Okay, just one thing I do want to say. You guys, your kids signed up for, and you guys did sign your kids up for something that was going to be this intense.
The lead of the dance.
The leader should help other kids.
The leader was helping other kids. I'm
Never
really
seen her work with the kids. Has anybody
Are you
seen
in
her
there?
work with
Are you in the hall with them when
anything
they're
I've
practicing?
seen?
The leader is not leading. She's a soloist.
Maybe it should be a solo, Roxy. She's the only one who does it right.
There's not all the time in the world. It's not that simple.
To rehearse their kids, not a 12-year-old's responsibility.
You're only responsible for yourself.
It's like laying it on the dance captain when you're in a musical. It's her fault I don't know the steps. I mean, we don't see everything. That was a little confusing because they were told, go on your break or you have a quick lunch or something. And at the same time, oh, but ask Audrey for help. And she does need to take on that responsibility if she accepted it, but to a point where she still reserves time for herself, including downtime. We aren't seeing everything. We know that. It is still each person's responsibility that they learn their stuff. She's supposed to be assisting, and all the moms ganging up, I don't know if that means they're ganging up or if they really, it's like, we haven't seen your daughter help our kids, so is she, I don't know who I'm siding with right now.
Heavy is the head that wears the crown, Tammy.
But remember, she didn't win any crowns.
So far, the dance looks cool.
At each other! I hate to say, I feel like there might be a lot of people waiting for us to fail.
I'm always so impressed with dance teams or any chorus of people turning so in sync. I know it's standard, but it's still something that just impresses me all the time. I'm really curious about this dance just based off of the costumes. How are scores divvied up? What does the score sheet look like if you're at the judges table for a dance competition? I'm curious about that. How much percentage goes to the actual dance technique, I'm assuming, takes priority. They have to have done however many spins. What level is this dance at? What's the difficulty level of this and this? The story or the theme, the message, the costumes. Starbound dance competition. Aww. Smile and be kind.
We're gonna beat them.
How do you know?
We're gonna lead. We're gonna win.
Yeah, we're gonna win.
Definitely aim to win, but don't feel like it's the end of the world if you don't. Oh, those fuzzy slippers.
You have to give me this intensity and tell the story, right?
Oh, I like her headpiece.
We need to all feel like
I like her
you're about to
costume.
destroy the whole. I understand you're younger, but I picked you because I think you can do it, but you have to show me.
I love that color.
You were born for stage.
You have to believe in yourself like how we believe in you.
Aww, that's nice. I hope there's not too much slow motion going on this time. I don't know, I just like seeing the moves how they were meant to be seen for a live audience. I mean, I'm watching a TV show. Never mind. Oh my god, I'm such a hypocrite. Woo! The look and that eye makeup. Never mind. I thought a little piece of her headpiece came off, but that was tape on the stage. So far, so good. And I think I know they let them compete with the cameras off and then they refilm. Yeah, I mean, I appreciate slowing things down and seeing details, but I kind of miss old dance moms where they didn't do this stuff. Oh! I like it. I like it. She's awesome. And that was really clean looking. That's cool because it wasn't over the top with the performance.
You want more. I want more. She'll get more.
Mina can do a lot better. She did fine, but Mina could be amazing, and it wasn't amazing.
See, I don't have the trained eye where I'd be able to pick apart stuff like that.
Gave them really difficult, mature choreography, and if they're nervous, we're screwed. Everybody focus, okay?
Nerves don't have to be a bad thing. You can use that energy to put something really positive into every performance.
It's going to be the first time that the dance world is going to see this group and know who they are and know who I am. And I'm really scared. I just need a minute.
Understandable. Whoa. I get you.
I have all the confidence that you can do it.
You never give me the confidence.
Whoa. You've never given me the confidence? That was hard to hear. I'm really excited to see this piece. Mainly because of the costumes. It's their first dance on the show. I mean, I understand I've been seeing tears already, kids who are worn out already. I don't know the whole story about everything that's going on. I hope it's not as rough as it looks in some spots. And I hope overall this is a positive experience for them. We're on the first episode. I mean, that whole thing, it's like, I want to go home, I'm tired, I want to quit. If I could, I don't think I can remember how many times my brother would quit t-ball or some shit, and then he'd want to do it immediately right away after he quit. It's like, you gotta know your kid, play it by ear maybe. By the way, I'm not a parent, I'm just barely an aunt, you know?
Last night, all the kids are, on their phone, TikTok. Mina wants help from Audrey. Audrey ignored her, and then Mina came out, cried.
She told her no. This is not her job. She's a kid. No. She can't be at your beck and call.
You're taking it the wrong way. That your daughter was given a responsibility,
right,
and you didn't support her in that.
The youngest one, and I feel Mina, I feel lonely. Nobody help.
Whoa.
Well, like, I don't care if Min's feeling awful. She's being a bitch.
Did you just call her a bitch?
No.
You literally just said bitch.
Yeah, you did.
She's the youngest one in the team. She wants help, and nobody help her.
They're projecting their fear that their child isn't going to perform well onto me.
I don't know what's happening.
They're just attacking me, saying that it's my fault if the group messes up. It's my fault because my child wasn't being a leader, and there's 5 adult women screaming in my...
Not Audrey's responsibility to make this dance look good. It's mine. We're going to work as a group, and we're going to put this dance on stage, and it's going to look...
I don't know if they're jealous of the Broadway thing, if it's easy to say, well, you're the oldest. That doesn't mean that they're the babysitter.
All the confidence that you can do it.
Thank you.
But you're not showing it. You never give me the confidence.
Okay, now
But
she's...
you're never there for me.
I know she's just stressed, but this is crybaby behavior, okay?
I'm upsetting her.
No, you're being mean and not
Okay, I'm trying to protect you.
She didn't sound like she was being mean. I don't know what this exchange was right here. I'll rewatch it later in case I missed something. Just based off of the way she was speaking to her daughter, it didn't sound mean. So the girl's just nervous, Ashlyn's just nervous, and she's having her moment, which she can have, but I don't know. It's like, you're gonna ruin my makeup and that's why I'm gonna do a bad job. No, I'm sorry, sweetie. It's like, I would have hurt feelings too, but let you know, your adult self is gonna look back at that moment and be like, maybe I was a little dramatic. I get it. She has a right to be feeling sensitive right now, but still.
I can't do your makeup if you're crying.
Oh, maybe don't make me cry.
This is the first time this elite team is going on stage together.
One of the team members was sewing parts of her own costume. I get it, they're at different age levels, but still, I'm glad that that's an example for other dancers to see.
You tried to do an aerial just now?
I did, but then it hurts my back.
No, you didn't try. So I'm okay with you messing up, but I'm not okay with you saying you tried when you didn't.
Mm-hmm.
And we do really, really bad, and those people are gonna be like, they suck.
Let's go! You're walking!
It is a lot of pressure for all of them. Some of them are thinking, we're gonna be compared to the OG dance moms. It's a lot of pressure.
Forget ALDC. You're ready? I know you're ready. You got this. Let's go.
I like the way she said it. It's not like, oh, boo ALDC. It's not boo ALDC. It's focus on your performance. Don't compare yourself to others. Ooh, the noise. Wow. They got face. Y'all who do competition dance or are involved with it, I'm just always so constantly impressed by it. Yeah. Oh, someone is not together with the turns though. This is for us, right? They performed their piece for the competition or for the judges before, right? It looks pretty. It got a little messy. It looked like they were getting tired towards the end.
She didn't do her aerial, and I'm extremely nervous about where...
It wasn't a hot mess for me.
She's gonna get the beat down from Bleu, though.
I really liked it. I thought it looked cool. That gets me excited. Everything like blends together well. The costumes, the performance and the acting, choreography looked good from what I could see, because when they slow down, that means we're missing stuff, you know? I mean, I saw the hand go down. Good for her performing through it. I don't know if she absolutely had to travel that way. You know, you want to teach the students a lesson, but could that part have gone to someone else? And Ashlyn trains at it. I get it. When it gets to, it's like you've been here for X amount of months, it's been stagnant, you aren't getting better. You have to give that honest feedback, but to have it cost the studio possible placement that could have been higher or points, I don't know. Awards, awards! I missed awards.
3 junior petite soloists ages 8 and under.
Don't get like first place. Like Miss Glow's probably gonna place me on the last row on the pyramid, cause like Miss Glow, like she relied on me to win.
What is wrong with second? I never understood that.
And now for our first place junior petite soloist, Swamp Witch.
Woo. Yeah.
Congratulations to the 3 of you. Royal Nova. And in 6th place, Shattered Studio Bleu Dance Center.
Now they have something to overcome.
We're good and like we can do this. We're all getting worried because we didn't want to disappoint Miss Glow. I really like being here and I don't want to get kicked off the team.
I feel horrible because like she's gonna be so mad at us.
I want Miss Glow to yell at me.
Miss Glow's not gonna yell at you, baby.
Mina, you're the big winner. Do I want more? Absolutely. Girls, we don't get 6th place. We take 5 dances and get 1 through 5. There were lots of issues. Ashlyn, how was the aerial?
I did reach a little bit for the ground, but I didn't feel the ground. I think I just like barely missed the ground.
Again, what we're seeing is different than what actually happened, right? Like for the competition part.
I did like my parts the best that
I mean, definitely what we saw, her hand was on the floor.
I think that you guys should thank Audrey for carrying the dance.
You congratulate the team leader for getting 6th place.
Audrey did her job on stage.
She did her job on stage, but should she do a job leading the other kid?
And I'm not getting any animosity from the moms, really. I mean, yeah, sometimes. But on this issue, again, no, it's not Audrey's job that everyone does their part and pulls their weight. My kid shouldn't be blamed then if they do poorly because there was a leader assigned. You know, it's like everyone has to be responsible for themselves at the end of the day. I noticed in what we saw that people weren't together towards the end or in the middle. It was a lot of pressure. I'm not surprised that they didn't win first. That would have been amazing.
I'll be the leader. I'll take the fall. It's my fault. I did what I thought I could do, and I killed myself for them this week.
It's good of her to say that, but at the same time, she will have something to say to them. Here are the notes I have. That's why I think you got docked points. Work harder, get better.
To do a better job, I just have to rethink things. Did I make this dance too challenging?
And to breathe.
Or did I choose the wrong dancers for this team? Maybe Abby was right. Maybe everyone is replaceable.
My daughter in this toxic environment.
I could just see the pain all over her face. I can't think of anything more horrific.
Guys, can we just stop the cameras for a minute? Let's give everyone a minute to process this.
I mean, I have the same bad habit. I'll try and make everyone feel good by saying it's 100% my fault, but at the end of the day, if you're responsible for actors, dancers, being the leader, being the person in charge, you do have to be honest about, here are the issues I saw. It didn't look like you were strong here, and I really hope I'm not taking too Minnesota nice of an approach to the way I talk. People need to hear the hard truth in order to get better. Kids aren't going to get anywhere if they're coddled. It doesn't look that vicious. It does look like it's easy to, oh, your fault, blame here, blame there. I hope the kids aren't being overworked. I hope the kids aren't burnt out already based off of the pressure on top of like the competition dance setting of having it being filmed and having lots of people seeing all this. Like they know that this is going to happen or what the deal was when they all signed up for it. I just hope that this isn't traumatic for them. I enjoyed the episode. I did, and I am curious about the rest of the season and to see how this team grows. It looks like they're about to lose a member based off of the preview for the second episode, or they're gonna get a replacement dancer from the preview I saw at the top of the episode, or they're gonna add somebody. Oh my gosh, breathe. You're not there to make friends with people. You don't have to be best friends with everyone in the studio. You don't have to be best friends with all the rest of the moms, but you do have to be honest and realistic about whatever the situation is. Don't kid yourself. Don't sugarcoat things, but at the same time, allow everyone their space to breathe. Everyone deserves a break. It's never on one person. When you're a team or a community in an environment like this, I don't know, I could go on forever. Thank you so much for joining me on what might be the start of more reactions to Dance Moms A New Era. If you're interested in seeing any more reaction videos from me for this show, leave a comment down below. Let me know. If you liked the video, leave a like. If you would like to subscribe, please subscribe. Let me know your thoughts and what you think of the season, the dance studio, the dance team. And thank you so much. Take care of yourselves and drink water. Let yourself rest when you need to. Take class when you need to. Be okay. Go to rehearsal and be okay. Be happy. Tee-hee. Thanks again. Bye.